Hey, you found me, and this is Shrummy Talks. A couple of weeks ago, I asked you to be thinking about what your purpose on this planet was. Why are you here? Last week, I ended up asking you the question, who's the architect of your life? I hope your answer was you, and that you're building a really strong base in which to build your life on for the things that are going to be lasting. So today's topic is the mystery of plants. And the question I'm hoping you'll answer is, what do you hope people see when they look at you versus what they might see? What is it you want them to see when they look at you in your life? So I'm going to start off with a story. Once upon a time, a gardener had a big handful of seeds that would grow, I don't know, let's say yellow flowers. And he took these seeds and he scattered them on his backyard. And some of the seeds landed on the path where the people walked and the dogs walked, and the seeds really didn't take root. Another reason they didn't take root is that the squirrels and birds could pick up the seeds and have them for lunch. Some of the other seeds scattered onto pretty good backyard area that the seed did take root, but the roots just didn't grow long enough to grow where the moisture was. Or they had a lot of rain and they grew really fast, but again, the roots were shallow and the plants would wither and die if there was any bit of drought or the sun was too beating down too harshly on them. And then some of those seeds fell where the gardener had been planting other plants, and he had gotten the soil all broken up and healthy and fertile, had lots of things to offer a seed. And those seeds did. They were able to get down deep enough and were able to grow roots that ended up growing really deep and were not just able to absorb the minerals that they needed in the water, but were able to support a really decent plant that produced yellow flowers. Well, it's kind of like our lives. We have some parts in our life where things don't really last. They're very superficial. Like, for instance, what are the things that are important to us today? How are we spending our time today? Will it be something we'll remember by next week? If it's important enough, you'll try to spend your time with something you might remember, building some memories. Or are you like that second batch of seeds where you are into the superficial, the right now, the what is in fashion, what music is popular, what social media sites are popular, whose sites are popular, what are the messages that seem to be out there on the social media casts, and basically just popularity in general. At this age, some ages, some stages, it's important to you to fit in, to be popular, to be wearing the latest fashions. These things are important, but they're just important today. They are going to change. Fashion changes, music changes. Things that you think are important today aren't going to have a lasting effect. They are going to change. They do in everybody's life. They change. Well, but what then are the things that are important to you that are like the seeds that are gonna find their way deep into your heart, deep into your life, that your heart thinks is important, things that are gonna last? What seeds are those? And just for our example, let's say that those are yellow flowers. So if the seeds took root in some really good soil and got a firm grip with their roots, and they're going to support, well, your life, what will you be basing your life on? What are your roots sinking down into? What is, again, your foundation? That's going to provide a healthy place and a place where other people see that they want to be a part of that. So as long as you have roots that grow deep, hold on to life's changes, roots that grow deep and can reach the waters and nutrients, and roots that can hold up your life no matter what things might come. Things that you are very firm on that you're not going to allow to change in your life. Now, with any good garden, there are going to be weeds. And it's important that you know how to identify those weeds and pull them out by the root and get rid of them for good. But diligently looking for any future weeds. Your job is to determine what things and what people are weeds in your garden. What are things that are going to wrap themselves around your plant and choke it out? Well, don't let them get that far. Recognize them as danger. Recognize them as things that are going to impede your quality of life, and rip them out from the root. Get rid of them once and for all. So I guess I want to ask you, how is the soil of your life? Are you receptive to great seeds that are going to grow? Are you not quite ready to grow plants, and you're really thinking more along the surface things of life that aren't going to last, that seem to be important? Or are you just totally not even receiving the really cool seeds of your life, and you're just blowing it off, and you're just kind of wasting your day, time to time, day to day? You know, we can have a seed and we can put it in the soil, and we can even provide the moisture and the nutrients and maybe even some fertilizer, but we can't make that plant grow. Just like in our lives, we don't have control of time like a lifetime, but we do have control of the choices that we choose to spend our time today. Maybe we're planning for next week, next month, after senior graduation. You can definitely plan to use your time wisely, but you have no control over the larger scheme of time in your life. So contemplate seeds that are going to grow. Where are they going to grow? How healthy will they grow? And the weeds, are your friends seeds or weeds? I know that sounds corny, but it really is a good question. Are your friends, are the ways you're spending time, the things you're buying that are so important, are those weeds? Or are they adding to the quality of your overall life? Now, there's one more thing I wanted to say, and that is, show me your friends and I'll show you your future.